Well, y'all, I just want to end it on a good note that after I won court, even though it was a very horrible experience, the type of question that the DA would ask me would be mostly to humiliate me, asking me when I was brought here in this country, if I felt right with being married to a man that couldn't even pay the tags for his truck. He would ask me how would I feel about that and explain how I didn't know that his tags were expired, and very embarrassing questions that had nothing to do with why this officer instigated the situation in the first place. And these questions, instead of being asked while I'm trying to fight a case and I'm taking a stand, instead of being asked in that moment, why weren't they asked when I got pulled over? Why wasn't my license asked, the insurance? Those things should have been asked first instead of labeling me in order to instigate a situation to get your way or get something out of it. So when all of this was proven at court, especially when it got brought up that this officer was a hostage negotiator, it was always brought up how a person that is supposed to negotiate bad circumstances, how can he escalate instead of de-escalating a situation? He escalated a situation. So from that point on, it was a win for me. So on this day, I was very happy, but I'm usually always recording my surroundings, even when I'm not holding my phone. My phone is always recording, and in this moment, I happened to notice a juror was following me to my destination because I couldn't drive when this court thing was going on. I wasn't allowed to drive because my license ended up getting suspended. So I was scared that they would follow me and see that I was driving. So I wouldn't drive back home. I would walk. And in this moment, I noticed how one of the jurors was trying to follow me, and I caught it. And you also notice something about this juror, how its futures looked like you know what. So let me play. I was pretty happy that day. And that's my little weird face. But do you notice this is what made me think it was so odd. I was at a stoplight, and all of a sudden it decided to take out some papers and play it off like it was reading. And when I took out my camera and pretended to take a picture of myself, it started to get very nervous. And when we're crossing the street, if you notice, it was almost going to get ran over because how bad it wanted to get away from my camera. Watch. See that? Like, she crossed like through the middle of the crosswalk to get to the sidewalk. Good times.